Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We are just getting started.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
What's that bias, Jim? He just has the lot. He has such class, doesn't he?
That's it, an oozer of class and an example to all aspiring footballers.
Benfica are looking to go forward now. And it's Cáceres. And he whips it in. Shot could be on. And this is Messi. The referee's awarded a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. A real opportunity here from a position of bullet! That's a fine save.
Oh, the keeper, for me, just made that look an awful lot easier than it actually was.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Raul in the 11, have it back and can go again. And a chance! Oh, it's hit the post. This time, surely. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Corner number 2 then. Cáceres, he's having a pop! And that was precious close.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that and it wasn't far away at all.
And it's Ronaldinho. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He is through here! Van Bouten did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Hullet.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Seedorf does really well to win the ball there. That pass has been well intercepted. And he's quick to return it. Oh, good-looking ball. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that's gone loose. Ronaldinho conjures time and space where few can. Tries to pass it through. He's found space here. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Stojkovic. Raul wins the duel this time. Looking for options for movement. David Villa. Oh, well played, well played. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Bayer punts it upfield. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Alvarez is flagged offside. Benfica have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Nicely spread.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Shoots! Worth a try, but not this time.
Stojkovic cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit, just a bit straighter.
Seedorf.
In the 11 really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Bernardo Silva. Ronaldinho! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Zanetti tries to play it through. And that's really well manoeuvred. And here's Ronaldinho. And it's Xabi Alonso. In the 11, leading currently through the only goal of the game, an own goal as it turned out. And the score is 1-0. Time and again they are repelled. Oh, slow for a shot! Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Hello, attendees.
Oh, what a terrific 45 minutes, all triggered by a helter-skelter tempo that has been very open, end-to-end, ding-dong stuff, with so much to enjoy. It's a cracking watch.
Indy 11 are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. Down to business again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Now it's Hullet. That's going wide left. Stojkovic. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Looking for a runner. Ronaldinho is wide and looking to get onto this. The ball has bounced loose now, and it's Xabi Alonso. He's a sharp little ball here. Seedorf. Great vision. Chips it through. And Messi! Volleyed effort.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Xabi Alonso. Ball in toward... He leaps for it! And he's stuck it away! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty. Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
Substitution on the field, number 14, Raul.
So we have
Number
movement on
18,
both benches.
Ronaldinho.
In the 11
Number 3,
are sitting pretty,
Chiellini.
2-0 up.
Number 9,
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Plays it in low. Oh, important interception. So we've reached the hour mark.
Substitution in progress.
And he's there to clear it. In the 11 are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. That's a lovely, neat pass. Looking to play him in. Pass is just off target. Nice interception, well timed. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Villa. Drives it in.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And he is going into that little black book.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Coming on to replace him is number 4, Danny Olmo.
Played into space. Neatly clipped into space. Well timed, excellent interception. Otto. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Silvestre promptly onto that, and that is that. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
That's rather hopeful. Cross into the box. Oh, good effort. Oh, he's hit the bar. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Now it's Danny Olmo, and he's managed to get free. Danny Olmo! And how did he not put that away?
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Danny Olmo is onto it in a flash. That's been slipped through. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And he's intervened well there. Seedorf is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. He saw the danger. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Indy 11 present their opponents with the best possible chance here. The keeper doing his best to put him off. And that's one back! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Benfica give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
There will be 3
This is
minutes
Berbatov.
added time.
And he's there to get it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Dallo. Can he get on the end of this? Threads one in. And this is Neymar. Picked out brilliantly. And that is masterful defending. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
And a quick reminder today.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went about their work in a really committed manner, and for me it just always held an interest.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So things are underway. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
Yeah, and I'm sure for you that's a very welcome development.
And long overdue.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And that's been intercepted. Ambitious ball here. Neatly clipped into space. Nedved. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Some front-footed pressing going on here. That's really well cleared. Otto, looking to play him in. He is just caressing the ball.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
And that has been cleared. Both sides exercising caution for now. Oh, that's fabulous. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Indy 11 with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Bristol are looking to go forward now. That's a lovely, neat pass. Bernardo Silva getting this one clear. Looking for options for movement. Alvarez! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Succumbs to the pressure. And it's Cáceres. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And he's gone looking for safety. Turns back here, probably the best option. Otto. No goals as yet. Oh, that's well spotted. Best, very much a man of this moment. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Aims beyond the defence. Now it's Villa. And he's in on goal. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Messi. Now it's Nedved. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not...
Great chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. He leaps for it!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Xabi Alonso takes a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Xabi Alonso clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Busquets. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Tries to play it through. Bernardo Silva is wide and looking to get onto this. poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Bernardo Silva will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nicked it back promptly, tries one from range! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, you'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
So no flag here. Pings in across. Deftly away. He's having a pop! Tevez, never the sort to be shot shy. Now, can they get him away? And this takes a shot! And he couldn't finish.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Blocks! That's really good defending. Indy 11 have the chance to go the other way. There's a sharp little ball here. Mateus. David Villa. Oh, that's a fine interception. Thuram gets it clear. Best has it in a wide position. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And the shot! It's there!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
Number 10,
and that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Bristol have... And that brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Indy 11 trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Outside this stadium.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So, into the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's having a shot! And that's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
after 49 minutes
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
India 11 are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Tevez proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Tevez, he is through here. Mateus, oh, well played.
Tevez clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And he's intervened well there. Oh no, what has happened here? Can he finish? And he's managed to get rid. That's a throw. It's going to be another throw. Cannavaro attempts a clearance. Now he's got space here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution on the field, number 25.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Vinicius Junior, number 15.
Oh, what a mistake!
Number
Mateus
3,
has got himself a free kick.
Number 21, Bernardo Silva. Coming on the field, number 8.
That looks a decent ball. That's been cut out, well played.
Raul.
Messi is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Pressing high and with purpose.
Substitutions taking
Thuram
place.
gets it away. Now it's Tevez. Silvestre. Now he's off and running. That'll be a throw-in. Silvestre. Now it's Yamal. Knocks it into space. Towering header! Nearly, but not quite.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing. Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Mateus clears it away, bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Caceres finding himself in space. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Otto picks it up from the goal kick. Can he get it through? Now this could be a chance. He's come in hard. That's put paid to the danger. Played out wide. And it's Caceres. In towards the back stick. Thuram gets it away. Shoots! And it's in! And the comeback is complete! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, he likes those, doesn't he? That's another one for his collection.
78th minute is number 13, Raul.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them haul themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on? You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That's not going far. Back in. Oh, he's having a go! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
And they're back on the ball again. Great vision. And he cuts out the supply. Goes forward. Alvarez going after that. Tevez. And Tevez! Oh, he's done it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Number 7, Carlos Tevez.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Odo. Now it's Yamal. Can he get on the end of this? Pull it. Rooney in acres of space out wide. And a header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Tevez actually didn't do an awful lot.
How they wanted to win. They did everything to win, but time has beaten them. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner.
Everybody, and please join me in wishing
Your reflection. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin, a delight to have him on board.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me it's a real thrill to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
Totti has been caught there, it's a foul. Tries to play it through. Oh, perfectly measured that. Terrific effort! Harmlessly behind.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. That has not gone well. Pull it. That's a cute ball. Robson calmly anticipates. Odo. Can he get on the end of this? Great vision. Totti. Can he spark a counter here? No, he's just misjudged that one. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Threads one in. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Xavi Alonso.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Roll! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Nottingham really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Now it's Haaland. Haaland has got himself a free kick. Pull it. He came in hard, very hard. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And he cuts out the supply. Tries to pass it through. And he's made sure that's not going to... And the finish! It's there! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
After 22 minutes is
Nottingham have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And pull it! Nearly, but not quite. Searching passes played there. Priol cuts it out. Nottingham very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. He's found the way through. Howson. Oh, what a mistake! He's shifting through the gears here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And this is Hullet. Now it's Neymar. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Raul. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. That's going across goal. Alonso! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. He's a sharp little ball here. He's had it taken off him. Totti showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now that's well seen too. Out for a throw. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Schlotterbeck. Oh, can he get onto this? And that could set him on his way. And he's got the beating of his man. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Off target by a whisker. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Jordan Henderson is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Pass somewhat off target.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Crosses it in. Oh, well played, well played. Oh, he's having a go! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Xabi Alonso really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
This possibly the last play of the half. And a header! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And for the first half, that is that. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Nottingham coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Nottingham looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform you that CCTV is now in operation for your safety.
Substitution in progress.
So we're underway for the second half. Nottingham currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Pass is just off target.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Guardiola. Jordan Henderson, and the pass is intercepted. Robson, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Raul. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Tries to cross.
Nottingham clearly are trying to...
And he's decided to go for it. It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And it's Hullet. Nicely weighted ball. And he's straight offside. Jordan Henderson. Hullet. The referee's awarded a free kick. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked.
Substitution on the field, number 24.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Is number 3, Chiellini. Substitutions taking place.
That's the keeper's ball.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Nicely aimed pass. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, he's on his own! Oh, they could be caught out here. Barcelona have a free kick. Totti going about things with real menace. Nottingham are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Great Ronaldinho! Oh, good finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things already rolling. Well, here he is, Martin Caceres, an uncompromising, unrelenting defender, Jim.
Yeah, and that unbreakable spirit is what makes him so special.
Shoots! Now that is commitment to the cause. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Deftly away. And now they can spring out of defence. A probing pass. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Over to the other side. Robson. Oh, that was vital. Bellingham.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Mbappe, Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Cherki wins the duel this time. Nicely weighted ball. Bernardo Silva. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Done delicately. That is good alertness. Barella. Great vision. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
In the 11, yet to have an attempt on goal. And that was asking for too much. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Wan-Bissaka. Barcelona are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
Oh, some astute defending there. Barella. They get a throw in. Barella charging forward, the ball at his feet. He's picked his way through. Now it's Barella. Flings in a towering header against the crossbar. Early ball out from the back. That's been cut out, well played. Now he's got space here. McAllister. Caceres. It's a searching pass. That is ended up in no man's land. Alvarez with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well read, nice interception. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Bellingham. And it's Messi. Tries to pass it through. And he has been fouled there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game, and it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Wan-Bissaka calmly anticipates. More and more pressure on the ball here. He's a sharp little ball here. Bernardo Silva! Well, now, oh, he's been caught, and again! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Villa actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barella. And Cherki. And it's Barella. Mbappe. Schlotterbeck has given away a free kick.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Decent hit from there. Oh no, what has happened here? Now, can he find a finish? And that is expertly dealt with. McAllister threads one in, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Good ball over the top. And it's been hooked away. Bellingham. Oh, super find. Now Mbappe. Goes for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And on the stroke of half-time, a priceless goal. And that is all they have time for. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Indy 11 finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So the action resumes.
Indy 11 can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Good ball, good take. And that is headed for the middle. Marquinhos getting this one clear.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Otto is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Otto. Bernardo Silva is the team's great visionary. That has not gone well. Bernardo Silva is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run, and
oh, that is asking for trouble. This looks promising. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Barcelona certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And the pass is intercepted. Ronaldinho being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite.
Distributed tidily. Now it's Messi. Cherki. And here's Messi. And it's McAllister. Pass is just off target.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And they win it back again. Bellingham. Now it's Villa. Driving on and making good progress. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! About as smooth as it gets. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
In the 11 are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have movement on both benches. So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Bernardo Silva! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Bernardo Silva fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Soboslai has it in a wide position. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Short changes him with that pass. Can he get on the end of this? And he's made sure that's not getting through. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And he's taking no chances there. Into the channel. Otto picks it up out wide. And it's Bernardo Silva. Ball comes in. And that has been cleared.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Alvarez. Goulet has the space to scheme. Cleared away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries to play it through. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, well played, well played. And Sufati, Shubaslai. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
And the referee says that that is it. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty.